Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? So we had a little late push, a real late push yesterday. Real late push. And so gold, I guess we're breaking out. Looks like it. Like we might be getting a bit of a breakout. Possibly. What's up, Benny? What's up, Rosie? Yeah, so from what I've been reading, in terms of war news, they've come up with a ceasefire proposal. Now, not that this is bullish for gold, but it's more bearish for USD. It's more bearish for USD. So USD's, I mean, look at this. Massive drop. Big drop. We're coming back down. So you see, look, oil slump eases inflation amid fears. So basically, the high prices of oil was they were thinking it was going to cause some inflation, like persistently high inflation. But now that oil's coming back down because of the peace talks, then maybe, you know, we're not going to get that high inflation again. The US. So yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. So we could see gold heading back up. What did you say the other day, Benny? Road to 5,000 again? I love high gold prices. I do. And yeah, that was a very quick breakout. I expected us to be more in this range, but we'll see if these peace talks go through or not. If not, and oil starts pushing back up, then yeah, we'll see gold come back down, DXY go back up again. So that's what we're gonna have to wait for today. Anyone take any trades this morning? Anyone take any trades today? I was looking at a retest of Asian lows, like a push up from here. I missed this one. I missed this 8 o'clock one. I didn't even see this 9:30 one. But the pushes up, they happen very quick. Very quick. Now it's just a waiting game. Oh, I was heading back to 5,000, eh? Oh. Yeah, I'm just watching. You got to keep an eye on the politics at this point. That's what's driving everything. And there's so much going on. I just want the volatility to slow down. I just want the volume just to be just a little weaker volume. That's it. Because these big moves, like randomly or after any type of news, it's just a lot. Now, a lot of the time, the technicals line up with the fundamentals, but at times when it doesn't, it's not good. It's unpredictable. You know, who knew Trump was gonna wake up Monday morning or yesterday morning and then Monday morning and say something before market opens? No bueno. right now, I mean, the daily is very bullish. 4 hours forming bullish structure. So, like, my bias for today is buys. Bias today is for the buys. But I think the news about easing inflation, I don't think it's enough to make gold hit all-time highs. But it's definitely, you know, anything about inflation going down is good for the interest rates discussion, and the rates being reduced. So understand the bullish momentum. Where gold is trying to go today. We can actually break out of this Asian range. So we haven't retested the highs yet, but if we can push above, then I think we can get some follow through on the buys. We've got a resistance here, 45.95. All this support in. Waiting for a breakout or retest. Yeah, one of the two. No bottom wick on this 4-hour candle. Yeah, I noticed. But you know what? We had a candle yesterday that didn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, yesterday's 1-hour candle. So we actually did come back down, create this bottom wick, and then push back up again. After this wick was filled, it's probably a good sign that price was going to keep pushing. Didn't expect it to happen so late though. Didn't expect it to happen so late. Very late move. I've got a little 30-minute continuation pattern happening right here. See if we can push up to Asian highs. She said gold is super unpredictable this week. Yes, it's just the war headlines. Yeah, that's it really. If there wasn't, it's like Trump waits for there to be no economic data coming out, and then he releases a bunch of news. Yeah, it's crazy. What can you do? Where's my... Karen, how you doing, Karen? How's gold been treating you this morning? Are we bullish today? We are bullish today. We are bullish. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. We are bullish. The daily's bullish. 4 hours very bullish. Trump is they're talking about a ceasefire with the war. Oil is dropping back down. DXY is dropping back down. USD is getting a bit weaker again. That's quite bullish for gold. That news is bullish for gold. So I think we're going to see some gold buyers. John, overall trend bullish. Good evening. Yes. Look, we broke out of this range pretty quickly. If we didn't get the war news, I think we would still be ranging with gold. I think we'd still be in this range, but they're kind of talking about ceasefires, and oil is being pretty reactive to this. So let's see. Let's look at WTI. Look at oil. So oil is coming back down. It was a problem when it was over 100, and yeah, we're seeing a big, not a big pullback, but the price of oil are dropping. So this is also bearish for DXY, and therefore quite bullish for gold. So the fundamentals are backing the price action right now. Definitely backing the price action. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So I just want to see gold either like break out of this range that it's in. Big range. 560 pips. Maybe a retest. Come back down, push up. So we don't really have a bottom wick on this candle. Yeah, it's very small. Very small. That tracker you made works well. Been using it for back testing. Oh yeah, it is. It does work well for back testing as well. So how what I started to do is I had a I used it for, I have it for my normal trades, but then when I used it for back testing, I added certain things that I was looking at for my analysis but didn't have on there. So now I updated my live trading tracker, so it's the same as the back testing one. Yeah, so it's very helpful. It's very helpful. And the best thing about it, the way I use it is in the morning I do my analysis and then I fill out like the trades analysis part of the tracker at first. So, you know, my trends, what the daily candle's doing, what the 4-hour time frame is doing. So I look at all of that, and then when it comes to the trade actually executing and the setup, then I add to it. But it helps me set a bias, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'm glad it's working well for you. Glad it's working well. I mean, that's the tracker I use to figure out that my stop losses are going to be a bit bigger now on average. Gold, what are we doing here? Let's put that here. Alright, good. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. What's everyone's bias for gold today? Buys on gold if there's no more war updates. Okay. With you on that. I'm with you on that. So they're planning this ceasefire. But if you start hearing that Israel's still sending missiles, right now you have to see what oil's doing to find out what USD is doing to then figure out what gold is going to do. They're not directly correlated, but yeah, higher oil means more US inflation, which means bearish for gold. And USD is going to be higher too. Watch out for any Trump announcements, man. When do you watch out for though? That's the thing. You don't know. He just talks when he wants to talk. Let's see. I think he's planning on saying something. Did I read his name somewhere? President Trump speaks at 11:20. Oof. 11:20. So that's our time is 11:20. So 4 hours behind. No, where's Washington? Is Washington East Coast, West Coast? What time's it in Washington? I'll figure it out. Let me look it up. Washington, 8 o'clock. So yeah, they're 4 hours behind. All right, so it's what, 7 o'clock? Seven o'clock their time. He's gonna be making announcements. What's he speaking about? Oh, fundraising dinner. Man. Okay, it's a fundraising dinner. I don't know if he's gonna be talking any war stuff in that meeting. I don't know if that's what's coming. Down. Coming down. Now we just wait. Hopefully God gives us a move during NY. It's been really late moves, really slow. Like market opens. I mean, look, this was market open yesterday. 1:30. It's just like in the, pretty much the middle of Asian range. Pushed up. And then we just ranged the majority of NY session, and then last hour, boom. This price action down here wasn't nice. A little retracement. Monday price action. The best either, but let's see. Hopefully we get some clean moves now that we're out of this range. like this range down here. Here. Dun, 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 dun. So we do have a little support here. Let's see how gold reacts. We did get a good push up from this level, not all the way back up. But let's see if we get a little retest. Maybe we can start to bounce from here. I have that screen open, it doesn't move. What? That's crazy. Alright, so does this support hold? Finally making a bottom wick for this 4-hour candle. Finally. Ooh, blasting through. Blasting through. There's a real big 30-minute candle right here. Really big 30-minute candle. Is that 400 pips? To Asian lows. Oh, so this support is not valid. We broke it real quick, real easy. Yo, what's happening, Smokey? Happening? What's happening? What's happening? Just watch gold just drop just now. Let's see if we break these Asian lows, if this volume continues. But that was a real serious drop in the last 30 minutes. Over 400 pips. And if we break that previous 4-hour low, you might get a bit more of a dip, bit more of a pullback. Oh, we're dropping. Wow. Been looking at the chart with confusion today. Listen, you and me both. Like, where is gold? What's gold trying to do? I don't even know what gold is trying to do, honestly. I was expecting to be in this range all week, below 44.58. I was expecting to be down here. And then we broke out right before market closed. We continued pushing. And now we're up here. They're talking about a ceasefire, but I don't know, man. I don't know if that happens. Maybe the US and Iran want a ceasefire, but Israel don't want a ceasefire. Alright, so we wick down below Asian lows again. $260 pips this 5-minute candle is. $260 pips, and the candle's not even closed yet. Jeez. You know what? I was looking forward to having a week of no news, but then since Trump opened his mouth, now I'm trading cautiously. I'm definitely trading cautiously. I don't want to get smacked about, you know? Not up for it. What's the chances we actually close below Asian lows, continue bearish? What do you reckon? Gonna head down some more? Ash, what's going on? What's going on? When he said mind games. Gold is playing mind games. Gold is playing mind games. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, the swings are crazy. The swings are crazy. The drop that we just had was huge, and now we're pushing back up into the range. My confusion is coming from all this indecision about the war, because it's sending oil prices up and down, which is impacting the DXY, which is in turn impacting gold. So yeah, it's just a bit annoying at the moment. It's a bit annoying. Do you know what I mean? Seeing the market move right before it closes, having to find out why it's done that, and then obviously that's carried on into Asian session, and now we're just chilling again. So let's see what happens during NY now. Hopefully we don't just get a range for all NY session, but that just seems to be what's happening recently, man. I would like a breakout. Even this retest of Asian lows, which I was thinking we might get, would be good, but the fact that it's driven down, created this huge wick, and then pushed back up in here, it's like, man. I was about to close my buys like an hour before market closed. That push was crazy. Listen, 800 pips. 800 pips. Pump out, bring back normal markets. Please, please, would be wonderful. What's happening, Willie? Asian session gets all the action, doesn't it? London session got nothing much. Didn't really get much. You got this. This is what we got today. What's this? What's this? Yeah, man. Just waiting for gold to give me a move. It's been slow. It's been slow. It's been slow and unpredictable. I mean, you can never predict exactly what's going to happen, but you can anticipate. It's just timing. Don't know when the market's going to move. Before it would be, you know, market open. That's when there's going to be volume. So you know you're going to get a move there. New 4-hour candle would give you a move. Right now, you just got to wait for Trump to say boo. And then the market changes direction. All over the place, all over the place. Oh, Mark, Iran rejected the ceasefire offer? Did they? Did they? Where's that come up? Oh, 21 minutes ago. Oh, shout out to Mark with the update. No wonder price dropped. You see what I mean? Yes, will gold react to that? It's not even about gold reacting. It's about oil and USD reacting. If the dollar starts pushing back up, which it looks like it did, then yeah, we're going to see gold starting to drop again. That's interesting. Let me see. does not accept a ceasefire. Pretty much, we affirm achieving our strategic objective before taking the decision to ceasefire. So it said, stay away from the screens, dear traders. Man. Damn. Might as well change the name of the market to Trump market. It is Trump market. And once he sees the indices going down, he's gonna be like, he's gonna say something and then push everything back up, just like he did on Monday. You can't have the stock market prices too low. Can't do that. Can't have all his friends losing money and himself. That's interesting stuff. Trump for sure will drop something. I hope they leave us alone to trade a normal market. Man, we all have that hope, but it's not gonna happen. It's not happening. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna, until this war is done, it's gonna be like this. Until there's an actual ceasefire and a peace deal, that's we're kind of screwed. Kind of screwed. Know what I mean? Good times. Good times. Tough times. I was hoping for a peaceful week, but instead we get war. Trump tweeting. Asking too much. Asking way too much. But yeah, definitely got to keep an eye on DXY. Definitely got to keep an eye on that. Gene said it's just a pullback. Gold is going up. Okay. Okay. I'm just, you know, all I can do is react to what the market does. All I can do is react, and hopefully I'm reacting in the right direction. You know? See if I can get my setup and get my entry and then get my trades. Get in, get out. Start again tomorrow. Okay, for this 4-hour candle over here, it's about to close. Not looking pretty. Lots of indecision. $47.22 sometime this week, probably tomorrow. That's the last H4 lower high point. Up here. Okay. Let's see if we get a bit more of a push. Whatever goal's trying to do, just let me catch some pips along the way. That's it. That's it. That's all I want. I don't think I'm asking too much. If this Asian low holds, I'm thinking some buys back to the top of the range. Do you guys mark off structure points on your charts? Not I mark support and resistance levels. So like I always like the 4-hour levels, and then I can, yeah. This was like the most recent resistance I had, apart from the one that was created today. So the way I'm looking at the market now is, the way I was looking at it before we had this push up was that we're gonna create a lower high anywhere below like this last drop where we dropped from last week. So I was anticipating something like this. And then even if we came, because remember I was expecting gold to stay within this range this week right here. So even if we broke out, I was expecting to still come back into the range and then just bounce around. You know, I'm expecting this kind of price action, fake outs, blah blah blah, maybe even lower, come back in, all of that. But yeah, a lower high anywhere below here, and that's the bearish structure is still valid. But I've got to line up my technicals with the fundamentals as well, because yo, fundamentals, they're kind of moving the markets right now. Just seeing if the move is gonna carry on, if it's sustainable, or if it's just a fake out and gold is gonna go back to selling off. Because look, we're pushing on the news of a peace deal. If there's no peace deal, then what happens? We should continue with what we were doing. You was predicting sells. I was predicting consolidation. That's more what I was looking at, just based on the state of the economy in the US. You know what I mean? There's a reason gold sold off, and that's due to the interest rates not getting dropped. That's not changing anytime soon. But gold also reacts to what the US dollar's doing. So if the US dollar's going up, gold is going to come down. If the US dollar starts going down, gold is going to start going up. Because it's still, worst case, anything happens, it's still like the most effective hedge against inflation. At all the low wicks today, 3 with no solid close. What time frame are you talking about, Eugene? If you are to take this sell after the closing of this current candle, do you include the upper wick to measure a stop loss, as in this top wick here? The thing is, if I take a sell, it's kind of, I don't think I want to take a sell yet, to be honest. I don't want to take a sell just yet. But if I did, I mean, this long wick it's these long wicks, man. It's too long. It's too long. It's kind of the same situation as yesterday when we closed, made a really long, this wick here. We want a confirmation that price is going to continue down if the candles start trending bearish. Do you know what I'm saying? But if we have these long wicks, look how long this one took to fill. This was news. No, it wasn't news. At 145. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, no sales just yet. No sales. Price could still drop lower to trap sellers. Oh, you said the 30-minute chart. Yeah, so initially I was actually looking at a retest of Asian lows and the support here for the buyers back up, but the way price drove down, I couldn't take a buy like off this support when we had so much selling pressure. If I was gonna take sells, preferably there would be if Asian highs held. Then I'll take the sells down from here. Price was frozen. It doesn't look like it's moved in a minute. Are we gonna close below these Asian lows? If we close below, I think we get more of a push down, you know. I think we get more of a drop. See what this other 4-hour candle's looking like over here. Maybe not. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be back, guys. says on my Owanda and IC market charts, Asian lows under the 500s. I was about to say the Asian is at 44.72. Oh, maybe my time is off because of the hour change. It should be like, I don't know. It's usually, I think, 2 hours after market opens, I guess. Or an hour, maybe, actually. Because it's, I think my Nico settings are from 11, not 11, from midnight to 5:30. Midnight to 5:30? Yeah. Guess it didn't move with the, with daylight savings. Right, so we're still holding above this support. Still holding. New 4-hour candle, the Owanda 4-hour candle just about to open. What's happening, Haroon? You good? Catch any trades today? Break of the lows. I mean, this price action right here. If gold can break, let me see. One thing I like about this 4-hour candle, the late one, is it usually creates a nice strong body. So if you know, we re-break these lows, I think we get a massive pullback. I think we get a big drive down over the next hour. Or if we push up, then I think we get a big push up above this 4-hour resistance. So that's kind of what I'm looking out for now. Ah, yeah, man, back and forth, eh? One said Trump's negotiating with himself. Listen, he's doing whatever he can for the market to bring down oil prices. His whole campaign was built on reducing prices, no wars, all of that. He's not doing very well right now. He's not doing very well. So yeah, this is not a good look for Trump. I mean, it's just one thing after another. First all the ICE stuff, now this war, like, it's crazy. Do you know what? So there's an X page, yeah, called Unusual Whales. I was listening to something. Yeah, so there's an X page called Unusual Whales. I recommend following them. But when gold pushed yesterday or Monday, they said it was, I remember the amount of buys, but it was unusually big buy positions that were placed on the market that day, and billions were made. Man, they tweet a lot. I'm trying to find the tweet, but they tweet a lot. And this was Monday, so damn, I've been scrolling for like a minute and I'm still on today. I can't find it. It's fine. But yeah, follow that page, Unusual Whales. Check them out. They definitely give you insight to what's going on in the markets. For sure. But yeah, they say there's a massive amount of buys placed at that time. Yesterday, what time was the freaky sell candle push? There was a massive sell move, which seems to happen every day. This was 11 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock yesterday. We had just a big drop. Yeah, it wasn't 11 o'clock. Monday, we had a big push up. So maybe 11 is that time, eh? Today, 11 o'clock, we had a little push. Maybe that's the time you got to look out for. That 11 o'clock candle. Oh, thank God this is the last week of the clocks being different. We're going to go back to regular 4-hour candle times. I'm so happy. So happy. Never have a good time trading this. The transition. Yeah, man. Let's see what gold does today. Let's see what gold does today. Quite a decent push up for the start of this. Oh, and the 4-hour candle. You know, 200 pips, 300 pips. Is it tap resistance? Kind of tap this 4-hour resistance here already. Is anyone in a trade right now in this range? There's so many pips in this range. Got a little resistance here. 400 pips from this most recent resistance down to support. I just wanted a little breakout, a little closure below, maybe some sells if the setup was right. A 4 hour would be breaking the lows. 4 hour would also be bearish. Maybe retrace down to the daily flip. But I just didn't like these. I don't like these wicks. These wicks. Considering buyers if this area held, but again the setup wasn't too hot. Oh man. I'm wondering where. It'd be very difficult to get news headlines as they drop, like stuff about the war. It'd be very tough. Just have to keep an eye on it. Oh man. This is crazy. There was no talks between the US and Iran, either directly or indirectly. So literally, who's Trump talking to then? He's literally just out here making stuff up. Same. I've got to read up some more on it. But one thing to make a note of is, like, we're getting these updates right before market opens a lot of the time. Have you noticed? It's really early. Yeah, bro, just lying. Yeah, either he's lying or someone's telling him that they're talking to Iran and they're just not. Maybe he actually believes it because that's what he's been told. There's no way he's just out here just creating narratives that by himself. I don't peg him to be that smart. I don't peg him to be that smart. He has people in his ear. I don't even think he's really the one being the president. Just like Biden did. Do you know what I mean? Presidency it's a team, isn't it? You just have someone in the front. I mean, we know Biden weren't running shit. He wasn't very aware in his last year, maybe even longer. Only thing with Trump is he's a lot more vocal by himself. A lot more vocal by himself. That's why it looks like he's in charge, but he's got a lot of advisors. Remember, he's not a politician. He didn't start as a politician. He's not gone through the ranks. He's not done Congress or the Senate or mayor or nothing. He's a businessman that just became the president. Madness. Not even a lawyer. It's bad. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, but it's just crazy how the world works. Can we get out of this range though? If you could just say something to get us out of this range, that would be great. Just get us out of this range. Remember the first time he got elected and took a spam call from someone faking to be a leader of a fake country? And Trump got in the news talking about I spoke to XYZ and everyone was like, who? I do remember that. He's very accessible. That's the good thing about him though. He will talk to anyone, but it's also the bad thing. Talking to anybody. Madness. Telling you, politics since Trump's been in office it's been nearly as entertaining to me as Netflix. I swear to God. I still don't know how the USA people voted. It's like, listen, power, all of them love wars. I love what James O'Brien says about him on LBC. Completely nails him on the head. Oh, is it? LBC. I like LBC sometimes. I do. A little bit controversial. But nah, they do speak facts. James does it in a clever way. I don't really follow UK politics because I think it's just so boring, to be honest. But even UK politics is getting a bit entertaining. It's getting a bit entertaining. One thing I'm happy about is that we didn't fold to Trump, you know, asking for help. It's like, yeah, good on Keir Starmer, you know? Don't fold under pressure. I feel like gold is gonna have a nasty drive down and wick up this session. Oof. That's an idea. I'm glad someone has an idea because I have no idea what gold wants to do. Probably after the IC market H4 close. Yeah, well, I gotta wait for this 4 hour and see. But what's not great is, I mean, the last 4 hour candle being really small and indecisive as well. Just a bit too much indecision going on right now. What more could happen today in regards to the war? So they proposed a deal, everyone have said no. Gotta wait till tomorrow now to say something else. I'm monitoring though because H1 is on that speed bump area for a bull move. Ooh. What, 23.6 fib on the 1 hour? Where's the minus 27 at? Where's that? What's the target? see 649. Okay. 1,000 pips, just under 1,000 pips from where we are. That'll be a hell of a move for a speed bump. Push up into this range. Oh. Do, 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 do. Benny, I'm leaning more towards gold sells. Oh yeah? Four hours creating lower highs. I mean, I can see the highs. I can see buys and I can see sells. I can see both. Right now I do prefer buys just because the daily candle's bullish. Because the daily candle's pretty bullish right now. Just if I'm just focusing on the daily time frame, then I'm looking more towards buys because we created a support yesterday. We broken yesterday's high, you know, and we're pushing up. So I'm thinking maybe we refill, like even if we do get some sells, we still push back up. And I don't know if this daily candle flips bearish and then drives down. Do you know what I'm saying? I think if we sell, we just have some sells and then we come back up, refill this top wick and keep pushing. But we get some big sells and we flip bearish on the daily. If that does happen and we sell back into this range, then I think it's going to be a big sell-off. If the daily comes back to its open, I think it'll be a big drive down, but I don't know what does that today. I don't know what does that. But it seems like every reaction to the news is just getting countered. So we're just seeing swings. We're seeing swings. No move is guaranteed. And that's what's tough about what's going on. We're seeing a lot of reaction to headlines that we don't know to expect. It's a crazy statement though that they've said Iran hasn't spoken to anyone in the US. So now we can't trust nothing coming out the White House. Because who are they talking to? Who are they actually talking to then? Back in the day, I'm sure messages weren't getting passed around this quick. Now with social media, the way you can get responses in a matter of hours, it's hard to spin. It's hard to spin a narrative. It's hard to spin anything when it can be disputed so easily. Very tough time for traders. Very tough time, but if you get it right, it can be lucrative, you know? So we're just gonna stay in this range. I was hoping we'd at least, you know, retested Asian highs or close below this support by now. But we're still playing in the same price area that we have been pretty much since London session. Most likely a late move again. Hopefully not, but gotta get something in anyway. Just hopefully not at the hour before the market's closing. That'd be a joke. A strong 30-minute candle right off this support. Close enough. Now this last 30 minutes of this 4 hour, this is where I want to see a nice move. Oh, market open. Market open. Give me a good move. Alright, market open. What are you gonna give us? Get us out of this range. That was a little gap up too. It's exactly the same on my broker. Do you reckon, guys, market open goal's gonna push? Or do you think we're gonna sell back down? I think gold's gonna sell. You're looking for a barcode, yeah? Find out Benny's the market maker. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This NY Open recently has just been so uneventful. Like, super uneventful. You don't get any breakouts. Get the trend continuing. This is market open yesterday. We pushed right back up into this range here. Ranged a bit more, then broke out. Monday. In the range, pushed up. Came out. Closed back inside, pushed down. It's just, yeah. NY Open's just been real slow. Okay, so we actually had a breakout here on Friday. Nice sells. Boom. Okay, Friday was a nice move. Yeah, right now we're just in this range. Give us a strong 4-hour candle body. Close off this candle. Give us some direction. Something, something. Oh, looks like we're coming down. High, maybe? Uneventful. Very uneventful. If this 4-hour flips bearish again, okay, push down. What I don't want is this candle to close with indecision, like another doji. What I was doing. I wants to stay right here in this range. Waiting for the orange man to speak. But if Iran don't agree to like a ceasefire plan, yeah, how quick do you think there's going to be more attacks? Israel or Trump? I don't think Trump's going to do anything. I think Israel might just be like, alright, no ceasefire, cool. Start dropping missiles. And then, if that happens, I think we see oil start to push back up. And gold come back down. Ooh, look at DXY. Look at DXY is pushing up. It's usually pretty bearish for gold. Interesting. So yeah, I'm looking for, I guess, a closure below, because then I have a clean range down for some sells. Preferably, I think I would like a break of these wicks to the left. Or I would say a closure above this resistance. Be above this 4-hour resistance too, and then target up here. Something like that. Those would be my trade ideas today. Just a break out of this range. Gold can do that. You're wonderful. Takes is 5-10 minutes for a couple 100 pip candle. Is it going to be sells? Sells before this candle closes? It's quite a drive down. Quite a drive down. A 1,000 pips now. 100 pips, 200 pips. And the high point. Alright, let's go. Let's see. What's this new 15-minute candle gonna do? Our wick fill would be nice, but might be too much. For sells. All the movement comes in the last 5 minutes. Might be asking for too much. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like gold wants to push up much more, but it is moving further down than it is up. Find the test of Asian lows. You say your Asian lows are down. Setup for me is just if gold closes below this, below 45.39. Be good setup, not too much of a drive down, where we can break the low of the breakout candle and then get some sells through this range. There's a super clean range right here. 700 pips. Bad range. Wants to be nice. Well, not far to go. Not far to go. 140 pips. That was incoming. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. That might have just been the previous 4-hour top wick. Like I said, look, retested this resistance. Ready. That was it. Retest. Flip bearish. Drive down. Pull back some more. Then drive the bus. I'm telling you, Benny's become the market maker. Talk about sales incoming. Look at this. Just paid in my fare. Alright, Goldie. So now we get the big move. Right at the end of this damn candle. 4-hour candle. Gone. Even better if we break, like if we push below the support before the candle closes. That would be great. One hour has no body. Give it 5 minutes. Before it closes, it's gonna have a long bearish body. If not, we might have a nice continuation pattern for the sells. If this lasts, if this 4-hour candle is going to do what I think it's going to do, we should get a strong drive down. Break the lows, little 200 pip candle, something like. Boom, go to the floor. Holding by this support again. Dum, 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 dum. Got another 4-hour indecision candle. 1 hour needs a body. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Staying 50, 45, 20 will be a nice little push. 200 pip push. It's a little something something. Slow, NY open. Support might hold. I think it holds though. I think it holds. Time frame is this? This is the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, I don't have my thing on. Hold on. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Where'd my settings go? Boom. 30-minute time frame. This candle doesn't want to break below this support. Jeez. What can you do, eh? 4-hour candle's looking sad over there. Sad and weak. Didn't want to give us a move. So if it holds on this support, we're going back up. The thing is I'm kind of relying on the 4-hour candles. That's really what I'm looking at, the structure of the 4-hour candles. But it doesn't look like it's closing bullish, bearish. It's closing with indecision. So based on the 4-hour time frame, if this resistance is holding, then I'm expecting gold to continue down. I was hoping that a closure below this support on the 30-minute would have confirmed that. But looking at the 4-hour, how it's closing with no, like, not a very strong candle body, it could, the next 4-hour candle could respect the low, create a support. It's not very clear on where gold wants to actually go, because even though we have these bearish candles, they're not strong bearish candles. So it's kind of showing that the sells are dying down. The sellers aren't really, you know, super in control. Now, next candle, we don't know what's going to happen through the rest of NY session. But based on the 4-hour, to me, it's not clear. But I used the 30 minutes to give me more of an idea. So it's just gonna have to just waiting now. Just waiting. If this support does hold, to me that's more of a bullish sign. If it holds. But look, 4-hour candles are breaking lows, breaking highs. It's, like I said, it's not very clear on what gold is trying to do. It's looking at both sides. What's on your side for sells? What's on your side for buyers? For the buyers, it's, you know, we're holding at this 30-minute support, daily candles bullish. Now we have to see what this next 4-hour candle is gonna do to support that. On the sell sides, we've created a resistance. We haven't retested that resistance. But 4-hour candles, like I said, is breaking highs and lows. It's not clear. It's not clear at all. This candle could just open and just drive right through. But again, we could have we could just create another bottom wick like these previous 30-minute candles have. Shouldn't be hard for H1 to break the low. It's like it broke it immediately. It was like, here we go. But it's not really, I mean, look, every time we've driven down here, we've pushed back up. So this push might not even last long. But it does look like continuation pattern. I couldn't sell here into the support anyway. I need the support to be broken. Well, even look, when we pushed up, we're still making lower highs. This price action is tough, as pretty much a lot of these NY sessions have been. Oh man, yeah, so I've got to wait, man. I've got to wait. I kind of wanted a breakout. I wanted a breakout or a retest of these levels, but I don't like how we've come to this support for the retest. Yeah, initially I was looking at, remember before the stream started, I was looking at buys from up here, and then we had this big drop. We pushed below, came back. It's not lining up. The moves are there, it's just not lining up how I need them to line up. Yeah, if I actually took buys from this support, I would have been stopped out anyway when it came down, because I would have used like this low, structure low, not structure low, wick lows. I would have been slapped out, and then price would have come back up. I feel the same about now. Even if I was taking a buy from here, like a 4-hour candle could come down. I don't like the price action. The fact that we've wicked down so many times, but yeah, I'm not trying to force nothing, especially when Trump could come out and make up another lie and then the market goes crazy. But you know, if the longer we consolidate, the stronger the breakout. It applies for lower time frames too. It definitely applied last week for the 4-hour range that we were in. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, man. I'm gonna leave it here because it's not really giving me the movement I'm looking for. Not really giving me the movement, the price action, so I'm not trying to force nothing. I let this 4-hour candle set up and do its thing and then head back later. But yeah, I have both biases. I would prefer the buys just because the daily is so bullish, but I can see the sells. I can see the sells. You know, daily's broken the previous daily high, holding at this support. I've got more lined up for the buys than the sells at the moment, but no setups. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we've got something to talk about. Hopefully gold moves today, something exciting happens. And yeah, man, I will see you guys same time tomorrow. Peace out. Later. Peace.